How much does it cost to sell your house? So you're thinking you'd like to sell your house, and naturally, you're wondering how much money you'll make doing so. Makes sense. But in order to calculate your profit, you'll first need to estimate your expenses. Yes, it does cost money to sell your house. Let's take a look at an overview of some of those costs. Remember, your specific state or location will ultimately determine your final cost, so this is more of a general guideline. Your first set of costs is your real estate agent's commission, assuming you're using an agent. This hovers around the 5 to 7% range of the sale price, so it's certainly a factor to consider. It's also worth considering what a licensed agent brings to the table for that cost. If you get a good one, that commission is more than worth it in the increased sale price you should see, in addition to the fewer headaches you'll experience from having someone walk you through a complicated transaction. It's obviously up to you to decide whether to use a real estate agent when selling, but just know that more often than not, you usually come out ahead when you do. Next, you'll want to factor in inspections and repairs. Home inspections are anywhere from $400 to $700, and repairs, well, that's on a case-by-case basis. You'll need to evaluate your situation and determine how much you're willing to spend to get your house ready to sell. Then, you've got closing fees, which are anywhere from 1 to 3% of the sale price. These fees include title fees, transfer or excise taxes, escrow fees, recording fees, and prorated property taxes. Again, many of these fees and their amounts depend heavily on your specific location and circumstances, so reach out to me if you'd like a more detailed breakdown for your property. Then you've got seller concessions, which can, again, vary greatly depending on your specific property, its location, and what the market is doing. These concessions usually take the form of home warranties, buyer's closing costs paid by the seller, or simply reductions in sales price. These costs are heavily dependent on the market in which you're selling. If you're selling your home in a strong seller's market, there's a good chance you won't have any concessions at all, and you may even get multiple offers. On the contrary, if you're selling in a buyer's market, your concessions may be more substantial. Generally speaking, just as a ballpark number, you can assume between 8 to 10% of the sale price will go towards fees and other costs. And once again, your specific situation will dictate the total costs you incur. Your real estate agent will provide you with a net sheet that line items these costs and can give you a more accurate perspective for your property. If you'd like more information about your house, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, and let's set up a time to learn more about how much you'd stand to gain if you sold today.